Hello everybody and welcome to a new series on the mod pack, All the Mods 7 to the Sky. Oh, there's so much to do in this pack and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so here we are on the mod pack, All the Mods 7 to the Sky. So, this pack just came out under a week ago and there's so much to do in this pack, it's actually insane. It doesn't have as many mods as the regular All the Mods 7, but I'm sure they're going to be adding a lot more as time goes on. But yeah, so this pack has a ton of mods, over 200 of them. It's got a ton of quests for us to work through. And the one mod I'm actually excited to use, as you can see at the top there, under the axe, it says EMC. So we have Project E in this pack, which is something I haven't really worked with in a long time, or I don't even think I've done any series with Project E. But yeah, I can't wait to actually play with Project E, which would be really fun. So yeah, let's get right into it. So the first thing we need to do is chop down this tree and have vein miner set up, so we're ready to go with that. You might have also noticed I have shaders turned on. Yeah, I thought since we're on a skyblock here, I haven't really played a series with shaders on. I think it'd be really fun to actually play with shaders, since I haven't done anything like that before. But I hope it doesn't get too laggy later on, but we'll soon find out if it gets any worse or anything, because right now I think I'm only getting like what, 100 and something FPS, so we'll see how it goes once we start adding a ton of like crazy contraptions, machines, a load of like automated farms and whatever. So we'll see how laggy it gets there, but we just got ourselves a bunch of seeds there from breaking all that grass. So flax seeds, amaranth seeds, we got ourselves some spinach, radish, bell pepper, onion, rice, green bean, barley, and regular seeds. So might as well plant a variety of seeds here just to have them growing, because why not? Radish and spinach, I don't think I need any of them. Dream seeds, barley, let's plant the amaranth seeds and the flax seeds and one industrial seed. Oh. Flax or industrial hemp. Plant them, plant that. I can't even plant any of those two. Whatever. So let's actually, while we're here, let's have a look at some of their quests here. So, ATM7 to the Sky, welcome. So here we go. So we got ourselves a quest book and some experience. Welcome to ATM7 now in the Sky. To get started with questing, check out the tabs on the left and jump in. If you are new to all the mods, make sure you check all the Modium chapter. If you are new to the quest or new to modded MC, check out the main quest line to help you get started. Note, mods are not gated by quests. Quests are optional. We're going to follow the quests anyway, because why not? But yeah, there's a ton of mods in here. As you can see, we got applied energistics. There's no refined storage in this pack, and I believe they said they were never going to intend to add it in the future. So we're stuck with applied energistics. So that'd be fun to use. I haven't really used applied energistics before. Well, it's been a long time before I started making videos, but yeah, the only thing I don't know how to do in applied energistics is actually use like the routing, using all these like smart cables and lanes and all that, and different like channels and stuff. They're the only thing that I'm a little confused on, because I'm used to just hooking up whatever and then just automating it. Yeah, you have to be a bit more precise with applied energistics. So we got mechanism, we have different type of foods, so we got cooking for blockheads, so we still have our sink, which is nice. That's not the sink, this is the sink, there we go. We have a farmer, like, shop or whatever. We have, what's this, farm on hand? Okay, I don't know what that is. We got mystical agriculture, which I'm really excited to use, because I haven't used that in a little bit. I don't think I've used it since Ocean Block. Maybe. And we have different types of power generation. So we have like RF tools, we have different pitiful generator, and I think our industrial foregoing. Yep. We've also got mechanism generation, we got different power storage things, different passive generation things. We can even generate honey or power from honey, which would be nice once we get a bee farm going. Flux networks, different cables. We even got the pipes mod, which I'm excited to use. I haven't used that in a hot minute. And we got ourselves extreme reactors. It is extreme reactors, right? No, it's bigger reactors. So we can make ourselves really cool reactors and generate up a ton of power that way, which is really nice. And I can actually go in here and start claiming all these rewards if I wanted to and get myself a bunch of experience. Okay, so next up then is we have create, and the actual trains mod is in here, which is actually interesting, which is something that they just added to create, and I don't know how I would use it on a skyblock, but I think it'd be something really cool to maybe mess with. So we'll see how that goes. industrial 4 going, so we got all our farming, automation, different crafting, mycelial generators, wither mining and whatever, different ore generators and whatever, which is really nice. Mechanism, we all know about mechanism, different factories, automation, ore doubling, 5 timesing it, ore mining, automation, fluid storage and whatever. Thermal series, similar again, so ore processing, different ore creations and power storage and power generation through different dynamos, really nice. And then we have Botania, so we can use this for loads of other things like creating armor, tools, fighting little bosses, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. So back up here, then we have the Alumadium tab, so we have different ores. We all know this Alumadium, Vibranium, and Raw Unobtainium from the Alamods series I've done in the past. So that'd be really cool. So we can make ourselves really overpowered armor. We can make ourselves really super fast furnaces for cooking and automation. We can go to a piglin dimension, which is called the Other. And in that place, it's actually pretty cool. We have tips and tricks. So this thing here teaches you a little tips you can use. So we have like magnets, ore sight potions, which are basically X-ray. We have our Swiftwood rendering gale. So this is basically create a flight from Project E, and you use an antimatter relay to charge up like a Klein star, which you can use to power the Swiftwood rendering gale. Compact machines, building gadgets, and building wands. So that's pretty cool. Then we have bounty boards, which just need to kill 100 zombies, skeletons, creepers, spiders, witches, blazes, endermen, and wither skeletons. And then we have to kill all the different bosses. So the Ender Dragon, Wither, Elder Garden. I don't know where we're going to find the Elder Garden unless you can summon this dude, because we're in a skyblock, so we're not going to be able to find an ocean. Well, Wildren Sherma, so it might be actually wise to get into creative flight as soon as we can, because we can get ourselves the flight tablet from Ars Nouveau and put that down and try and fly around the island, which would be a lot easier than trying to look into getting a what they call like the fly ring or whatever, the angel ring. Project E, which is nice. We get ourselves a Philosopher's Stone. And yeah, so getting started. So this is where you start from. Now there's 2 buttons here. We have one which is pretty much the easy mode. If you want to start the pack easy, you can grab out this stuff here, which will give you instant access to a cobblestone generator, sugarcane, and cactus. Or you can just get started and work your way through this thing and build your way up to getting all of these resources. Now, what do we choose? This is the issue I'm having. We could go easy mode because we've already done a skyblock start at the beginning, and it'd be really quick just to get through everything, because I'm hoping today, if we do get this quest here, get ourselves iron, sieves, and a max tier cobblestone generator. That would be the goal for today. And I think I will go with it because why not? It gives us access to it, so sure. Let's just cheese our way through everything here. If it gives us an ice block, we can put the ice block here, and then boom, we have access to infinite water now, and then we have lava, which we can put down roughly around, like you say, if we break this block here, break this, and then break this, and then break this block here. We put the lava right here, boom, we have a cobblestone generator. Oh, but you don't necessarily need a cobblestone generator, because if you hold right click on the dirt, you get stones, or these little pebbles or whatever. Generate up enough of them, and you can make yourself cobblestone. So this is an easy way to do it, and if you have a macro or anything, you can speed click it down so you can generate up a ton of these resources, but it gives you everything. So granite, diorite, andesite, basalt, blackstone, cobblestone. It gives you like so many different things, which we don't need. The only thing I'm interested in is getting ourselves cobblestone. So all these extra blackstones and whatever, we do not need. Not for right now anyway. It might be good for building or generating up different resources now in the future. But anyway, let's get ourselves a tree down and get ourselves a crafting table here so we can actually start getting some more stuff. So put it just in the ground right here so we're not jumping over it the whole time. Make ourselves some more sticks because we need to make ourselves a crook now. And once we made ourselves a crook, we have the twerk mod here so we can actually spam shift and grow these trees quicker. They don't have the thing where you sprint anymore. And the reason I know all this is because I have played this pack quite a bit on my own before I started recording, so I have a base idea of what I need to do to get started. And I've also noticed something which I don't know if I like or don't like. Yeah, you have to be within a certain range to be able to vein mine. You can see I can break the block from here, but it won't vein mine. And you know you can vein mine once you have this white outline around the block. So yeah, there's a range to how far away you can stand from vein mining, which is something I'm not used to, but it just means I'm going to have to get closer to whatever block I'm mining. But there we go, we have a ton of wood now, and we got ourselves some silkworms, meaning now if we grow ourselves another tree, we can actually implant it with silkworms, and I might as well grow like another tree right here. Get a bit closer. Yeah, there's like a range to how far away you have to be from the tree to grow it. Now, this thing grew quick. And we're really growing up fast. I mean, that dirt, I don't want to lose it. There is a piece of bedrock in this island, and I think it's over underneath the bottom block of here. So we're going to try and build our island based around that. What type of island design, I don't know what we're going to go with yet. Our usual plan is to like build out big squares and do all our mods on each platform. But I'm thinking maybe we should do like a building kind of style. So each platform is a building connected by like a tunnel, and each building is like a multi-story tower with everything inside of it. I don't know if that would be a good idea. We'll see. Maybe one side can be farming, the other side can be like, yeah, this whole back over here can be farming, so we can have villagers, our bees, magical crops, and whatever. Then on the other side, we can have all of our tech, so like reactors, so power generation, we got mechanism for ore duplication, and yeah, and then we have other stuff over there. So we can have a ton of all of our machines over here, all our farming over this direction, and then that way everything's split up, and we'll have our center island here as a main control hub with all of our portals and everything. So you can see now all of the silkworms have infested both these trees. I love how quick it is now. And using our crook, we can actually break that. Now, we need ourselves a bed now because it is nighttime, so I might as well go to sleep now. Yeah, just make ourselves a basic bed here. Do I want to dye the bed? I have the capabilities of making myself a purple bed, like I always do. Actually, no, I need blue first, actually, so never mind. We'll hold off on making a blue bed yet. But for now, we can make ourselves just a basic white bed here and sleep. Ah, beautiful. Next day. So we got ourselves through the night. Now, perfect. Now we just need ourselves another crook here, so we can finish breaking all the leaves here. There we go. Tons more string. Break you as well. Perfect. And just to make things quicker, just do this, and then you can break the whole tree. You can mine up to 64 blocks at a time. And, yeah, that's really cool. So I might as well explain why I'm doing this series. If you haven't seen my community post and you're wondering, wait, I thought he was playing Enigmatica. Well, I'm still continuing Enigmatica. We're going to have this coming out every second day. So as of recording, yesterday was Enigmatica, and then today is going to be all the mods, and then tomorrow is going to be Enigmatica. So we're going to have it every second day, just so because we're in the end game of Enigmatica, and we're starting to get to the point where it's taking me nearly over a day to gather the resources and prepare to record. So having this series going on in between Enigmatica will make it so there's no just days without uploads, and it will give me a chance to get all the materials I need so we can actually record and actually do what we need to do in Enigmatica, which would be good. So let's make ourselves a quick chest here because we're starting to run out of space in our inventory. So we can put the chest down here, and let's actually break this crafting table because now we're going to make ourselves into a crafting station. And also, if you're wondering what shaders I'm using complementary shaders right now. And the mods I'm using to run this whole thing for shaders is Rubidium and Oculus MC. They're all for 1.18.2. You can find them just by searching them up in Google or whatever. And I have extra mods installed right now, but I can't remember the top name of them off the top of my head. I think I have one called Just Zoom, which is pretty much like Optifine Zoom, because, well, Optifine isn't able to be run in this pack because I tried adding it, and as soon as I did that, the game crashed on startup. So you can't use Optifine. That's why I'm using like Oculus, which or Rubidium, which I think is a port of Sodium from Fabric. So that way I can access all these settings in here, which run a little bit better. And Rubidium is pretty much the Oculus MC, which is the port of Iris from Fabric, so you can run your shaders. I have Silder shaders enabled as well, but unfortunately they have a weird glitch where you can actually see through chests, which is not good. So complementary, the only ones I haven't seen any issues with yet. So that's why I'm running complementary. Let me know what you think. Do you prefer with shaders or without shaders? This is with it off. This shaders is off now. So like, yeah, it's just your basic island. It's just plain or whatever. We're on a savannah, which isn't also a great location. But I kind of preferred shaders on. It just makes it look that little bit better. Yeah, I think shaders would look way better than just trying to run it basic. Let me know what you think. And I don't think there's anything else I've added. And there is extra ones in here where you press Controls or Shift Z and it just zooms in on the items here. This is just for taking screenshots for the thumbnails. So, yeah. So you can turn that off. I think they're the only mods I've added extra. So we have just zoom, so we can zoom in and out like Optifine. Rubidium for our Optifine kind of style FPS boost. Oculus MC to run our shaders. And then we have item zoom in here just so we can take screenshots for the thumbnails. I believe that's all I've added. I don't think there's anything else. Okay, so now what we need to do is actually start generating up resources. So let's make ourselves a few sieves and start generating up some gravel, which we can either use a hammer on this stuff to start mining, or we can just sit here and just do this, which isn't fun. The only thing we do need is another bucket to make ourselves our first cobblestone generator, because you see we need a bucket of water and a bucket of lava. We have a bucket so we can get our lava, but we don't have anything to collect water with. But actually, now that we have this, we can actually finish the infinite water source here and max it out all the way, which would be nice. But yeah, so I guess I'm going to sit here for a bit and just generate up a ton of cobblestone and gravel, and then we can make ourselves some string and sieves and start sieving it all and generate up our first resources, which is like flint. Then after we make flint, we can go straight into like a flint meshes. And then from there, we'll be able to start generating up other resources like copper, iron, silver, tin, whatever. And then after we generate up a ton of iron, we can make iron meshes. And then we should have then diamonds, and we can make ourselves a top tier cobblestone generator. So I'll be back once I generate up like a couple stack or nearly an inventory full of cobblestone. Okay, there we go. After maybe about half an hour of grinding, I got myself a ton of gravel. And yeah, we're ready to start sieving and see what resources we can now start to generate. So, how many sieves are we going to start with? I'm probably guessing like 9, because you can connect up to 25 of them at the same time. So we'll try see, okay, exactly 9, perfect. Now, the thing about these sieves are they're going to start ejecting items all over the place, so we might as well dig it into the ground here. And if we come down an extra level, that way none of it will accidentally fly off the island. We need to come up with some sort of like layout of the island now soon, as quickly as possible. Like I said, farming over that way and buildings over that way, but I need to think of a design. Right now I'm just on a floating dirt block, which is actually nice. It's a lot bigger than the regular islands we usually spawn on, but yeah, we need to come up with something. Anyway, so now we can get ourselves some string and craft ourselves up 9 of it. So let me just split this apart. There we go. Now we can craft 9 and pull all this string back away. Put this all in here. Now we could sieve a ton of it here, get ourselves up a ton, or we could craft 3 stacks of it here into a stack of flint, which actually might be a bit more wise than trying to sit here and wait for until we get enough flint. So using the 9 of these, we should be able to upgrade all of them. Good, so we're left with 10 left over. So 54 seems to be the number you need if you're doing 9 sieves. But there we go. So now if we just hold right click, you can't use an auto clicker. If you try to use an auto clicker, it just runs at normal speed, but sometimes in the chat it'll just pop up auto clicker bad. I'm using my auto clicker right now, but it doesn't seem to be popping up in the chat, but it doesn't go any faster, so there's no point even trying to hold it. So you can see all the items are exploding everywhere. So we're getting coal, iron, copper, gold, lapis, and all those other resources, which is nice. Inventory is too full for it all, but so if we make ourselves a couple more chests here, so 2 more chests, and we'll put these chests like right here. Oops. So that chest there, and this guy will house all of the ore pieces. I just need to grow another tree here because I do need to make a little bit more wood. There we go. Oh, we got a big tree. Make sure it's on shapeless. We're mining 27 blocks, which is okay. And yep, we got saplings and an apple, which is nice. And there we go, a few more chests. So we'll put these here and here. Oh, why does that keep happening? There we go. And you know what? We might as well put another set here just in case we overflow on ore pieces. So then up here, we're going to have our sulfur, our flint, our coal, cinnabar, apatite, niter, and lapis. And then we'll put this stuff back in this chest right here. Perfect. It's starting to turn nighttime now as well, so we'll probably have to quickly sleep. But yeah, so we can just sit here and start sieving all these resources for however long we are. I don't want to necessarily run through all of my gravel. I just need to make sure I get myself at least 18 copper ingots, because we're going to double our ore very early. And you can do that by making yourself what's called a copper hammer. So the hammer right here, if we look up hammer, this copper hammer here requires 2 blocks. But once you make yourself 2 blocks, you can also make it indestructible, but whatever. The copper then will be able to use, the copper hammer can then use the ore into 2 ore pieces. So if we can just get ourselves like 26 or so iron ore, we can then use that copper hammer to double it, so we'll have enough iron quicker, so we can actually like turn all these into iron sieves. So I'd probably go through about half the gravel I have to see if we can get enough copper. I'm also going to quickly sleep. I don't want any stray phantoms spawning just yet. Well, I don't want any at all, but at least until I have a roof over my head, and then they can't attack me. Because if I go AFK and forget that, oh yeah, I'm on a skyblock, they can fly down and 1, kill me, or 2, knock me off. Which wouldn't be good. So how many copper pieces do we need? For 18 times 4, I guess. We need 72 copper pieces. Wow, okay, that's actually going to be quite a bit. I might be here for a while. Okay, I think I have enough resources now. So I think I have enough copper anyway. I said I need 72. We got 9. Okay, yeah, definitely enough copper now. We just need to make ourselves a furnace. Okay, I need to actually get more cobblestone. That should be enough. All right, so let's go in here. Press K on that. Open this up. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we can actually make 2, so we might as well split it apart just to make it smelt a bit quicker. I forgot you can actually throw the stones. Okay, get rid of these guys. I don't need them anymore. Okay, so we need to get ourselves out a couple of pieces of coal. So grab out a stack, and now for the furnace, we'll just stick them here. So you get half a stack of coal, and you get half a stack of coal, and I'll give you half of that and give you half of that. Right, and then once we do that, we can actually then turn all this iron that we have here into 32 pieces, 36 pieces. So when we double that, we should have well over a stack, which will be more than enough to turn all these oak sieves. And we just need to get ourselves 3 pieces of iron then. We can make ourselves a bucket, get ourselves our cobblestone generator, and then see how far we can upgrade from there. Because once we get a cobblestone generator, we can then automate the whole sieving process, because it's actually really simple to get into early game power. The easiest one to do is make a windmill from mechanism. Or is it a wind turbine? Or is it something? Or maybe it's just called a wind generator. It's just called a wind generator. Yeah, so you can make yourself a wind generator. It's just some energy tablets, a basic circuit, and some osmium. We're getting osmium now as well. I think actually maybe only once we get the iron one going. But make the energy tablets just infused alloy. Infused alloy is the metallurgic infuser. Metallurgic infuser is the basic recipe, so it's really cheap to make. You can also power it with redstone. So you can just pump it full of redstone, and then that way you won't have to worry about getting power. So make yourself your first few alloy to make yourself a wind generator. Hook it up with some energy pipes from Pipes or Easy Pipes. So this one right here. And then from there, you can just hook up whatever you want to the power. It's not going to be the best power we can generate, but it will be enough to automate sieving early on. And this is early game sieving. If we actually look up sieve here, is the machinis or something like that. So you can use this guy here. You put your sieves in and whatever, and he will automatically sieve everything for you. It's pretty cheap to make. It's just a ton of iron, but once you have all the iron, you'll be able to make it now. So the way this one works is items input the top, and items will then filter out the bottom. So you can actually have it automated. So you could just put a chest on top of it with your, I don't know, or a drawer maybe, with all of your gravel, and then it'll just sieve it all and dump it out the bottom. You can also add fortune upgrades to this guy. So fortune upgrades, I don't think they're called fortune upgrades in here, but if we look up upgrade, you can see here that they're just called upgrades, but it'll increase the amount of items that are processed. I don't know what it means by items processed 2, 4, 8, and then you go to the diamond one, to go 16, 32, 40, or 64, and then here it just says 64. So I don't know if it like doubles every time. So does that mean it can do 2, 4, 8 items at a time, depending on what upgrades you have in there? Maybe you can install 3 gold upgrades to get up to 8 items. You can install up to 3 diamond upgrades and get to 64, and then 1 netherite would do that, because you go up in 3 at a time. So maybe, so 3 gold upgrades will make you 1 diamond upgrade, which gets you to the 16. So you're double it again. That might be it. I haven't made any of these yet, so that might be the case. But it also says how much power it costs per item. So we need a lot of power to be able to go up with these high upgrades. But yeah, it's actually pretty cool. And you got even these upgrades here for functional storage, which is basically storage drawers. Are these the only ones there? So at X Machinis, yeah, they're the only ones. Flux compactor, yeah, so you put that in there and it'll compact all the ores that you sieve. Okay, so all the iron, the copper's done now, so we can turn this into our 2 blocks, and then we can make ourselves our copper hammer. And 1 more stick. There we go. So copper hammer, put the iron in there, boom, over a stack of that. Now we can put this in here. Might as well split it so we can do this. So 64 or 36 iron in there and 36 iron in there. Get 3 pieces, then we make ourselves a cobblestone generator. So while we're actually here, let's make ourselves our, just give me another set of chests here. Now let's make ourselves a drawer. So a basic oak drawer, easy enough. Just need a few more planks. So basic oak drawer. Should we go with 2 of them? I might go with 2 oak drawers just for the moment because there's so much flint and I don't want all this flint on me. So I'm just going to stick it all in that drawer. Then we can actually start getting rid of all that over there. So give me another bucket here. We should have our 3 iron now. So make me another bucket. So pick up the lava, pick up the water, grab back out the dirt here now and just fill in all your holes. And might as well break this. There we go. And now we can make ourselves our cobblestone generator. We just need 1 piece of glass. So this gravel we mined, we can turn that into glass. And we need like another furnace or something. Might as well stop this guy smelting. Let me just finish that ingot there. Smelt me this glass quickly, please. And you know what? Once we have enough iron here as well, I think we might even have enough to upgrade to an iron furnace. And once we get an iron furnace, we can actually start automating the process of smelting ores. Because it has automatic input and outputs, and you can tell what side you want everything to run on. So, got our glass? Yes, okay, put that back in there. Perfect. And now we can make ourselves our cobblestone generator. We could upgrade to the next one now, but we can't. Now, I just used up that bucket of lava, but it's okay. Campfires are actually hotter than lava, I think. So if we go down here, and even this magma block here, crucible heat sources. Lava is 3, whereas a campfire is 4. Now, the best one you can make is dark matter blocks, which is 100 times. But the next best thing is going to be either uranium blocks, but we can't access uranium just yet. We need a lot of sand. So our best bet is to make ourselves a campfire. So that just means we need another log and a piece of coal. So let's grow another tree quickly here. Might as well grow a bunch of them. And watch all of our beautiful saplings fall off the island. But whatever. So give me out a piece of coal. Now we can make ourselves a campfire. So campfire made. Perfect. And now with our cobblestone generator, where should we put that? I guess we could put it like right here. So cobblestone generator go there. And a drawer on top. Because the thing auto ejects out the top. And you can see it does 4 items at a time. They actually did buff it. We're actually on the 2nd update of the pack. Before it was only making 1 or 2 times, but then they buffed it by 4x, so it actually produces 4 times more cobblestone than the previous ones, which I think is really good. Now, with that, the campfire, we need to use this for our crucible that we're going to make now in a moment, but unfortunately we haven't got that. So we can actually put this campfire right here, as long as it doesn't get flooded with water. As long as this block is here, it won't go in or flow over it. Now we need to make ourselves some dust and clay. So we need to make ourselves basic wooden barrels. So, barrel, oak barrel, I need more planks. Okay, no, I want to use them there, and there we go. So, 2, 3, we make 4 maybe. 4 would be a good number. There we go. So we can actually put these barrels like right here. You know what, actually 3 might have been good. We can leave 1 like here just in case it collects some rainwater. Now what I can do is, with this cobblestone that we're generating, let me grab out 2 stacks and compress it. You can actually hammer compressed blocks here. You don't need a compressed hammer like in previous versions of, whatever this is called, nihilo or whatever. Yeah, before you need like a compressed hammer. But now we can then compress up this gravel, and it actually already comes pre-compressed after breaking it. But now we'll get compressed sand, and now I just want like 2 pieces here, and we'll make this into compressed dust. Perfect. Now, with this dust now, if we just clear our hotbar, grab out the dust and a bucket of water, we can fill each one of these guys with water, and then we can grab ourselves our dust and make ourselves some clay. Perfect. And I think also now by sieving the clay, so maybe I should actually break all this sand down into dust here. There we go. And let me just clean my hotbar up again. So a bucket, put one of these buckets away. The dust, and now we make ourselves a little bit more clay because I probably need a little bit more than that. There we go, perfect. And now we can sieve this and we'll get ourselves bone meal, redstone, glowstone. But I think with a flint mesh we'll only get, gunpowder and bone meal. So we need to make ourselves our iron one as soon as we can. I only need like 7 pieces of bone meal so I can make some porcelain. So uncompress that clay and combine the clay in here with that. Make ourselves some porcelain. Make ourselves that, and now how are we doing? Okay, we're almost done smelting here, which is really good. We've got 24 in there, 24 there. How much iron is that in total now? 59. Okay, perfect. We can upgrade all of our meshes now. So upgrade meshes, 9 iron meshes, perfect. So now we can generate up a lot more resources. We were only getting gunpowder and bone meal and skystone from here. Now we're getting redstone, Certus quartz, and more skystone as well. So we can put these up in here. Perfect. So, done yet? Okay, it's on the last one now. Then we can chuck in our fired crucible. Perfect. Now, once that is done cooking, we can start putting the cobblestone we're generating now into the crucible, and then we can start generating a lot. And you know what? Actually, I need a bucket of lava first, but we can actually upgrade this guy here to iron now. I just need a bucket of lava. So, perfect. To do that, grab out a stack of that. Shift click the front of it, and now fill it up with cobblestone, and now it'll start generating us up lava at a rate of 4 millibuckets a tick. We need 1,000 of it. Right, I guess I can put all this stuff away for a moment, and what I'll do now is start sieving up more gravel. So give me out all the cobblestone we have, and let's do that. Do this, that, and there we go. Now let's crush all of this down, and now we should be starting to get a lot more pieces of iron, and we should have access now to diamonds and emeralds. I probably need a new hammer now as well. I probably could make an iron hammer, but there's no point. Stone is just as good. Right, there we go. Uncompress all this now, and now look at all the resources we'll start generating using iron meshes. So now we're getting apatite, an emerald is right there. We should be getting diamonds now as well, so we'll see how long it takes for us to get a diamond. If we can get 6 diamonds, we can make ourselves our top tier cobblestone generator. But that's all down to like sitting here and up to luck on getting all of these diamonds now. I just picked up a diamond there, so we got the achievement Twilight Forest, which is a dimension in this pack. And we'll probably go to that now between either next episode or the episode after, because that's how you get all the modium there. You have to find one of those little mountain hills that have all those kobolds in them, the little blue monsters. And in the mountain there on the ceiling, or sometimes in the walls, there is all the modium, which is really good. And it's definitely a resource we're definitely going to try and push for early game. Because making yourself a full set of armor and tools out of that would make it really easy to traverse the other dimension, which is full of the nether mobs, like blazes, pigments, wither skeletons, which will make it way easier to travel there. But this is all the resources now just from those like 8 pieces of, or 8 stacks, and this is what we had before, and now look at what we have. So much, and we got 46 just from that. It took me nearly an entire inventory just to get even that much. So yeah, iron meshes are way better. And now it's night time, so let's sleep. Right, so I guess what I'm going to spend the next bit of time doing is sieving up a ton more resources, get ourselves like a bunch of diamonds so we can upgrade this guy all the way. And yeah, from there then we'd be able to make ourselves a top tier cobblestone generator. And the next episode we can look into maybe automating the sieves straight away. Because once we get ourselves the windmill going, we can start generating up power and start automating these sieves very early. So yeah, let me start generating up a lot more resources and see what I can get. Right, a ton more resources. I definitely have more than, yep, perfect. More than 6 diamonds here now. So now with that 6 diamonds, we can actually upgrade to the top tier cobblestone generator. So put all this stuff away and grab this little bit. Actually, all this flint I said I was going to put away, didn't I? In this guy here. Perfect. So now what we can do is grab out all of the iron here. So the iron and the gold, because we need to upgrade this guy to iron and then gold first. So compress all of this for me, please. If you're wondering how I'm compressing all this stuff easy enough, you compress K when hovering over it, and it'll compress when you have. Or if you have a bunch of stuff, you can hold Shift and press K, and it will compress everything in your inventory really easily. So stuck the iron in there. Actually, no, I want to double it first. But I want to actually double the copper first, so compress that up. 32 pieces, give me out the copper hammer. And I want to make myself a bunch more copper first. Just so I have, like, well, a ton of it to make another hammer. Alright, plenty of copper now, so now we can compress this and make ourselves a new hammer. So, actually, I can press use on it here and then get yourself the hammer. There we go. So, copper hammer, put that in there, boom, and do with the gold now, and then a bit with the iron. Okay, perfect. Actually, I already have quite a bit of iron, so maybe I don't need to do it. But we need to actually smelt some sand. So, you know what? Stick that sand in there and get that smelting. You can stop at the copper and start smelting up the gold for me quickly now. And I'll just stick all this back in here just for a moment. Let's grab out ourselves our bucket now. So, a bucket of lava. And nearly another whole bucket in there. I just topped it back up. So, yeah, it's almost there. And we just need ourselves 1 piece of glass. Let's break the cobblestone generator now. It says I need a pickaxe. Let's make ourselves a quick iron pickaxe here. There we go. So now, upgrade this guy here to... Oh, yes, cobblestone first, actually. So, cobblestone. So, upgrade you to cobblestone. and then upgrade you again. I just need 2 buckets out. So have you got major bucket of lava? Yes, you have. Top you back up. And bucket of water. Give me another piece of glass. So upgrade you. Oh, wait, no, I don't need glass. Oh, I thought I did. I don't. Okay, so you can actually stop then and just go back to smelting the copper, I guess, for now, because I need another hammer. Gold is almost done. I just need 1 more, and I just need another bucket of lava, and then we should be able to upgrade this guy to iron, and then we just need another bucket of lava, and then we can upgrade it all the way to diamond, which will be great. Right, we got ourselves 2 buckets of lava now, so now we should be able to go straight up to the highest tier. So let's grab out our gold. It's in the chest right there. So cobblestone generator tier 4, great. And now just let me back out the buckets quickly. Another bucket of iron, another bucket of water. Give me out the diamonds now. So 6 diamonds, perfect. And now cobblestone generator tier 5, and you can't go any higher than this. Imagine if it was a netherite one, that would be amazing. But now, how much does this generate at a time? Wow, it's already like generating. I don't even know how much that's generating. We can hold 2k, so once it hits 2k, we can see how much it generates by looking at it. But it seems to be making only 100 every few ticks, so 18, 24, 19. Oh my god, that is going up so fast. We are generating up so much cobblestone now. If we wanted to, we could make our upgrade right now. Let's see here. So a copper upgrade just needs 2 blocks of copper and some ingots. I should have all that now. So give me out all the copper, compress it all. I do need to make another copper hammer, but I can get tons by sieving, so it's not that big of an issue anymore. So I just need myself another drawer. So drawer, just need a chest. Actually, I already have a chest. So that there plus that gives me a drawer. And I need actually uncompress one of these now because I need actually more ingots. But here we go. We can make ourselves an upgrade now. Oh, I need another chest. Now we can make our upgrade. And what do we need to upgrade to the next tier, which is gold? I need 3 gold blocks. And how much gold do we have in here? You know what? Actually, we do have enough. Might as well get ourselves a ton of cobblestone. The more cobblestone we have, the better. And I just need 2 more chests. Yeah, there's no way we're getting to diamond today, so just need to make ourselves an upgraded diamond or gold upgrade, stick that in there, and now we can hold 32.8k cobblestone instead of just a measly 2k. So we can store tons of cobblestone now, which is great. And now let's get rid of this furnace here, and let's actually pick up this furnace now as well, and let's upgrade our furnace. So furnace, I should go to furnace here. The first tier furnace we can go to is iron, so I need 2 pieces of iron. I guess I probably need to smelt this actually. I can make myself like a plain old upgrade actually, which would be just as easy. The only thing is, if I want to have this thing automated, I'm probably going to have to set it up like over here or something like that, or behind me. I don't want it also falling off the island. But you know what? Actually, now we can dye our bed. So give me out some lapis here. Give me out a piece of lapis and my red flour. Right, flour. There we go. So red, blue, combine the 2 of these now, make purple, and then we can dye our bed. So we'll have a proper purple bed, which would be nice. And the only thing I don't have is torches to light up around the island, but because of how small the island is, we don't necessarily need to worry about mob spawning. And I was just editing the video there now while I was waiting for more lava to generate, and I also said like I will put this barrel down here so it'll generate up water. We're in a savanna. It doesn't rain here, and I don't see anywhere else, and it doesn't say any information about biomes nearby, so yeah, we're not going to get rain here. The sky will turn dark, but it will not rain. So I don't know if that's a good thing. Maybe we should try and see if we can find a different location other than a savanna, or once we start expanding in different directions, are we going to find different biomes? I hope so, because I'd love to find like a plains, an ocean, or maybe even like a jungle or something. But I don't know. We'll have to see what comes our way. Anyway, furnace upgrade. So we can upgrade a iron to, or stone to iron, and then we can do another block of gold here. And we can do iron to gold, and then gold to diamond requires another 6 diamonds, which we're not going to really worry about today. We'll upgrade that next episode. I'm probably going to spend like this time between now and next episode generating up a ton of resources. So you know what? Let's stick our furnace. Let's actually move this oak drawer to like here or something, and then what we can do is make ourselves a barrel. This type of barrel, not like the oak barrels right here. We put this in the ground, like so. grab out the coal that we have, stick the furnace on top of it, and then give our upgrade like so. Come back here, access the barrel, stick all the coal inside. Unfortunately, we don't have tiny coal, which would be nice, so we don't have to worry about accidentally over smelting or whatever. Oh, I don't need to reach for chests, but whatever. We can stick a chest right here and a chest right there. And then in here, you have your config. So you open this and reset all by shift left click, and it seems everything has already been reset. Auto input and output. So we want the bottom, if you press right click, will be fuel input. So that'll pull the coal up from the barrel. And then on the left side here, we want it to be an output. We want anything that is smelted to be pumped into this chest right here. And then we can say the top will be the input, and that will auto pull in everything. You can give this guy upgrades, so you can give him like a power upgrade, so he'll use power instead of coal. You can give him a speed or efficiency upgrade, so he'll smelt longer with the piece of coal, or you can make him smelt quicker and use more coal. Or, I don't know what this one actually is. I think this is like an augment for either a blast furnace or a smoker. Because if I look up at furnace, you can see here you have a blasting one and a smoker. So you have the two of these. They'll go in the red slot. You can only have one or the other. We do have the wireless heat transfer, so we can use that for instead of power here. But that's the heat from the furnace will generate power. That's what it means. Okay, so it can't smelt items, but you put coal inside it and it makes power, so you can use that for your auto sieves if you wanted to. Then you have your speed augment and then your efficiency augment. You also got a factory augment, so converts the furnace into a factory, uses power for heat instead of fuel. So yeah, you can have it set up to use heat or power instead of fuel. But yeah, that's what we can look into now next episode. Next episode then, what we'll do is I'll look into what kind of island design we can look into. I might expand the island, make ourselves like a big square platform to work off of. And then we can start auto-sieving now next episode using the new hammering system and sieving system. So we have this new hammer here, which is really cool. You have to have items come in the top and then it comes out the front. I think actually it can come in any side. So you might be able to line these guys up in a straight line and just have them all pumping into each other. So you might be able to stack them up on top of each other. So at the bottom here, you make dust, stack it up on top of each other, make sand, stack it up again, you make gravel, and so on, or whatever you want to do with it. So yeah, that's probably what we're going to do now next episode. So I'm going to end it there. Hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget that like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell while you're at it then as well. So without any further ado, goodbye.